Hey guys, how you doing? It's RhinoDoc here from Bear Flag Trading Company in the Bear Cave again. And what I want to go over was we showed you when we did the reopening, when we did the opening together, not the reopening, this is the first time we've done it, right? We did the opening of the Battalion aid bag for a review together. A bunch of stuff was in there, took a look at it, it was really kind of exciting. Now I took some time to digest what was in there and what I'm going to keep, what I'm going to throw out. Not necessarily throw away, but not put it back in that bag for different reasons. When I teach EMT class, I always tell my EMTs, use the tools that you're comfortable with, use the tools that you need, right? So we talked about that when we're talking about patient assessment as well. So it gets back into the same idea. So let's start with the stethoscope. This stethoscope here is a pretty cheesy, cheap stethoscope. It's probably like $1.50 at tops stethoscope. It'll work. It does its job. However, what you wanted, this is a disposable stethoscope. You get a bloody patient or whatever, something you could chuck. Okay, you wouldn't want to use this. Well, I mean, whatever. It works, does the job. If you don't have one, this is fine. What I'm going to replace it with is this stethoscope that I bought when I first got out of corps school, and it's been with me, well, it's been 20 years now, and it's a good stethoscope. Still works. So I'm going to put that in there instead, just so we have another package. My other bags, I have other higher end ones, but they all work. It depends on what your budget is, what your need is. So now, starting from this end over, let's talk about the ACE bandages, or excuse me, the elastic bandages. I love these. These are great. These can be used for multiple different things. This is, again, multiple use item, kind of like your triangle bandage. There's a bunch of small ones, okay, and we have 2 large ones. These are going to make the cut. Blood stoppers. Blood stoppers are just so awesome. It's a double rolled gauze. You roll it out. There's other brands, other styles of this. This is just a really good bandage. Again, I got 2 of these. This is definitely going to make the cut. All right, and then a roller gauze. This is the old-fashioned type roller gauze. Still works really well. It is still sealed. This is still sterile. This is going to make the cut as well. Cling, whatever kind of roller gauze you want to put into your kit, that's fine. But this is what came with this bag. It's going to go back in the bag. Right? Ice packs. You can never have enough ice packs. That's going to go in, and then along with my triangle bandages. And then along with the universal splint, also known as a sand splint. Now I'm going to stop right here. I'm going to tell you how I'm going to package this up and why. I actually placed these in the wrong spot on this order. I'm going to put these over here. We're going to go into why we're putting those over there. So right now, what you have here in this kit, okay, is pretty much your splinty materials. Or dressing or bandages, right? That's kind of what it's going to go here. These could be used either way. It's kind of why I put them in the middle there. I'm most likely going to be moving those over as well. So these are going to go into one right here. These are going to go into one kit, or to one of those bags. Moving down. All right. Now what I have here, okay, is I have your surgical type stuff. All right, surgical stuff. You have your tools, blades. You got your handles. You have your suture materials, scissors, tweezers, and you have your forceps here. All work really well. These are going to go into one kit. Personally, I'm actually going to take these and I'm going to put these into my suture kit that I have already. I happen to have a suture kit, so that's going to go into the suture kit, which will go into a different pouch together. Trauma shears. I don't know if these are quality ones or not. Some of them are pretty good, so this looks like they're kind of chintzy trauma shears. I have them all over the place. I'll probably get a better pair. I'm not really too impressed with these particular pair, but they came with a kit. They'll work in a pinch. All right, now talk about my story of the Band-Aids. And one day we're getting ready to go out and do field exercise when I was a corpsman, and we're doing live fire, right? So we're going in there, we're doing live fire exercise. We knew we were going to have some stuff going on. So I was, putting a whole bunch of trauma dressings like this. Right, put a bunch of these in there. I had a bunch of these in there. I had a bunch of the blood stoppers in there. Gauze. Got some 4x4s. Smallest I had was probably a 2x2 in there. So what happened was one of my Marines comes over to me and says, "Hey Doc, I cut my finger. You got a Band-Aid?" And I didn't. And so it was a lesson to myself at that point, saying, "Hey, you can have all this big stuff, but small stuff happens too." So which I was glad to see that in this battalion aid kit that they do have Band-Aids, and they're various different sizes of Band-Aids. These are going to go into one kit along with what I call my sanitation bag. Along with that, I'm going to make sure that these go in there. Most likely, I'm going to put these in there, the little wipies. Okay. I have my gel, Neosporin type gel, little burn gel. Okay, that's going to go in there, and that's pretty much. I'll put these. I'll put that into one. So that's going to go into one pouch. Moving down, my pain relievers. I'm going to probably put those into the medical kit. There's sanitation soap. They'll go over here as well. I'll put these over here and some extra pins. These are all going to go along with the Band-Aid kit as well. So this is pretty good. It also came with a pen light. Alright, always need a pen light for checking out your eyes. That's a pretty good one. It also came up with some chapstick. I don't know. Chapstick. It's kind of a personal item. I wouldn't put. This isn't going to make the cut back into the battalion bag. Everybody should carry their own in the field, their own chapstick. Your oral airways and your mouth-to-mouth, okay, those should be together, and I'm going to put those along with my exam gloves. Are going to go into the kit as well, into the same area. Now, it came with a bunch of little tape. Tape's fine, and it came with 2 popsicle sticks. I'll probably add some more popsicle sticks into this. And again, this will go back with my splinting materials. Now, into my trauma area, not the trauma area, into my small pads, right? In the small pads, in an organized way, I'm going to put the gauze sponges, my eye sponge, my 4x4s, my 2x2s, the eye sponge, and I'm going to put the, this is a surgical sponge kit. I'll probably put that into the same area. Here's the issue with things like the surgical sponge kit and this surgical sponge kit is once you open these, well, number one, they're no longer sterile. Number two, you can use them as clean, but they're bulky, they're kind of weird. I don't like these as far as a field kit goes. These are great for like your battalion aid station, which I suppose is a start of one. Or like your ER type thing, or if you're going to do like a first aid area. This is more for surgery. This is made for surgery. It has the blue lines in it for if they lose a sponge, they can take an x-ray of it and find it again. That's what this is made for. I will use these. These, I'm pretty much, I don't know. I'm going to keep them somewhere. I'm not sure what to do with them. I'm going to put the abdomen pads. This is going to go into one kit. And then I'm going to come over here, and then these 4 large trauma dressings are going to go into one bag. Okay, the blood stoppers, they're going to go with this set, and then the a tourniquet is going to go with that too. And then these fluids here will go into one area. So here we go. So this is what we got. I might add a couple of things in here. I'm going to add. Well, again, my new the better stethoscope. Probably add a couple different rolls of tape. There's only tiny little tape in there. Probably add a couple more rolls of tape into this, and I think that's it. This is a pretty well put together bag. So anyway, so I'm going to put these all back in here, and once it's done, I'm going to show you again.